Hi again. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the team evaluation model that Tennessee or the county and the city are currently using to evaluate their teachers and administrators. So if you don't know what TEAM is, it's the Tennessee Educator Acceleration Model, and a direct quote from their website is that it's about principals and teachers working together to ensure that students benefit from the best possible instruction every day. Through a combination of frequent observation, constructive feedback, student data, and meaningful professional development, the new system is designed to support all educators so they can do their best work in the classroom and help every student learn and grow. Personally, I think that's a really good mission statement. It's a really great one because it really focuses on trying to improve academic achievement and success for students. I know a lot of teachers are kind of worried about it, with this new push for looking at student data and calculating it and using that to kind of determine where you fall on a rating scale, and it does affect your job as a teacher, can be a little bit daunting. But I think that they have, at their core, they really have some great tenets that are really supporting this. So one of the biggest things about TEAM is it's a model of continuous improvement. So basically what they're doing is once our students in the state of Tennessee take their tests such as the TCAPs, which are the current tests in place, current standardized tests, they take those scores and what they do is they kind of have them fall into percentages, percentile rankings, and every time that the students take those, they kind of plot their success, their achievement, whether that is, an increase or a decrease, and they kind of just measure that to see if the student is having continuous growth. And like I said, one of the things that they really focus on is feedback, which is frequent and constructive, which I think is also really important. And that's, for the student, they get to see on the printout of their tests, the areas that they're lacking or succeeding in. But it also helps the teacher understand kind of where their students are having like these academic deficiencies. So, it's a really good reflective tool for teachers to use to kind of evaluate their teaching model and just how well they're doing in the classroom, which I think paired with the new Common Core state standards, this is really helping teachers to kind of be able to evaluate their students and to kind of teach more in-depthly as opposed to, right now with our current standards, which are, they cover a lot, but they're very shallow, which I think is a lot of times why students are struggling on these standardized testing events because basically, in the past we've been taught to teach to the test, and now they're kind of changing that on us and telling us, no, we're going to hit these things harder and we're going to hit them from a more conceptual standpoint. So I think right now they're kind of in a state of flux where they're just kind of trying to find the balance between the two. And as I said, earlier, there are these ratings for teachers. These tests are just not for the students. This is determining, the level that the teachers are being ranked at and, whether or not they get to keep their position at the school or things like that. But there's 5 different ratings with, of course, 1 being significantly below expectations and all the way up to 5, which is significantly above expectations. And I believe that if you fall in the range of 3 or 4, you get to become a mentor teacher or something to that effect where you're actually able to go in and evaluate these teachers as the administrators do, which is really cool. So it kind of helps teachers to strive toward an even bigger goal for their own personal development. So basically, I think that this is a really good model that's in the works now, and I know that it's